What is up, Aries? Welcome to your weekly general timeless reading. Thank you guys for being so patient with me, and welcome to our new space. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm super excited to have you here. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and I greatly appreciate it. These are general readings, so if they do not resonate, that's perfectly fine. Please do not force it to fit. I do not focus on any particular topic, so these are whatever spirit most needs you to hear. It could be work, it could be love, it could be home, it could be spirituality. It's whatever you most need to hear, okay? If you're new to tarot, or if you're not new to tarot, please check out how to interpret tarot as a viewer. It's a video I've created. It's linked in the description box down below. I am open for personal readings and Reiki sessions and mentoring. If you're interested in any of that, you can book it through my website in the description box. I'm a master Reiki practitioner, so I have clients all over the globe. You can go ahead, check that all out through the website, okay? Also, if you want to join our Patreon family, that's where you will have access to the monthly readings, the energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, as well as weekly Patreon only readings. Those readings are for the Patreon collective, not the entire collective, so they tend to be more specific and targeted just for my patrons, okay? So we talk a lot about spirituality. I share a lot about my personal experience, how to integrate your shadow, your masculine, feminine polarities, and things of that nature. So enough shop talk. Let's get into it, okay? These are timeless. So whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you, okay? Let's check it out. Please keep in mind that energy is not gender and the roles can be reversed, okay? Aries, what do we got for Aries? Aries, okay. It's funny. So we're going to be using my Divine Feminine deck. This is Seer Marchetti's Marchetti Tarot. All the tarot decks I use are going to be linked down below in the description box. Show me what he wants me to see for Aries, please. Alright, so they're showing me a fox and they also showed me the moon. That's a lot of like sneaky but like secretive energy. I think that you're aware of this energy around you. I think that you're questioning that somebody's like this around you. I don't think it's you. I think that you're aware that somebody around you is like this. I think you're a little skeptical. Yeah, I think that your intuition is already kind of like giving you the red flag that like, something's up. Because the fox is like intuition. It is very sneaky energy. It's kind of like that Seven of Swords energy. The moon is intuitive energy, right? Sorry about the table. There's the star, and then we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So Aquarius energy, and then we have the Capricorn energy with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some indecision here about what's of your highest good. The star is about your path, right? It's about what's destiny here. Some of you already know exactly what that is. It's just a matter of like, am I really going to drop this person to get that? Some of you, it's just a struggle to let go of this person because it's what's familiar to you. There's the person, King of Wands, Aries energy, Leo as well. It's always Aries to me as a reader. I know it's Leo. You're always going to hear me say Aries. I'm sorry. It's just kind of like ingrained in my head that way. It is Leo though. If you're talking about traditional tarot, what card it represents, it's Leo. But it's Aries to me as a reader. What else do we have for my Aries? Judgment in reverse. Yep, Ten of Swords. And there's a struggle to let go of them. There's a struggle to let go of the person, the decision to do it. So Judgment, Scorpio, Pluto energy, and the Ten of Swords, Gemini energy. So you already know that like sneakiness, that it's almost like the deceptive energy, because the fox is that deceptive, sneaky Seven of Swords energy, and the moon is that illusion, right? I think that's actually you ignoring the higher self, I need to let them go. I need to let them go. It's actually very similar to a Patreon reading I just did recently. Because that full moon we just had on October 31st, that super full Hunter's moon, blue moon in Taurus, was about releasing those anchors I've been talking about for a good minute. This feels like one of those, somebody who's really struggling, finally releasing that. And the Ten of Swords is like, okay, I know I need to. It's the acceptance of that, knowing that it's finally time to do so. I really do like this. It's just whoever this is really struggling with that. Let's lower the brightness here a little bit for you guys, so you can just see the cards a little better. Here we go. Ta-da! Much better. Much better. There we go. Okay. So whoever this King of Wands is, I do think this is the person you're dealing with. I don't feel this as your energy. I feel like this is who we're trying to let go of, and it's just kind of like, I can't though. Like, I really wanted them in this new cycle. Spirits, your intuition and source is telling you they're not part of your path. You already know you need to drop them. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's not the indecision. The decision's made. The decision is made. The cycle's closed. You're just resisting pulling the trigger with Judgment in reverse, because the Two of Pentacles is not upright. It's not like, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know what to do. Two of Pentacles is flipped. You know what to do. It's just a matter of doing it, and it's hard. It is hard. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. So there's that inner conflict. The Five of Swords in reverse to me is the inner conflict. It sometimes is that like little voice in the head that's like the devil on the shoulder. Like, oh no, don't do it yet. What if they come back? What if it's not the right decision? XYZ, XYZ, right? All my tarot decks are over here, so that's why I'm like, whoop, which one do I want to use? Let's do Witch's Tarot. And put some tarot and oracle decks down in the description box that you guys like. I'm working on a PO box too. I know some of you guys wanted me to get a PO box. I'm working on it. They're just expensive down south, which I wasn't expecting. I was like, what the heck? Show me what I need to see for Aries. If I resonate with the tarot and oracle decks, then I'll get them. If I don't get them, it's just because they don't resonate with me as a reader. Let's see what's going on. Just looking for some recommendations. Let's look at this Five of Swords. I want to see what this inner conflict is about. Just quick. Six of Cups, yeah, with the Five of Swords again. So you know me as a reader. When I get the same card on top of the same card, it's just validation that the channel we've gotten so far is correct. Okay, so the Five of Swords, a double Aquarius energy. And then we have the truth about the past with the Six of Cups. So you're probably dealing with the soulmate energy with whoever this King of Wands is. But you already know the truth about the soulmate. You already know that the truth is that they cannot come with you into the new cycle. And it's not a knock at this person. It's just that the fact is that cycle with them is done. Because it's that saying that just because, what's that saying? They're with you for a season. I don't know the full season, the full saying, but it's basically like they're only with you for a short amount of time, not for a lifetime. You know, they're only here for a season, not for the whole spiel. Get what I'm getting at? Ace of Swords is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. It doesn't have to be love related. This could be a friend. This could be a friend. And you know that, okay, as much as I love this friend, as much as this person has been my rock and they've been with me through a lot of difficult things in my life, there's something here where they're not resonating with me anymore and I need to leave them. I need to stop this connection. It's awkward now, or we're not connecting the way we used to connect and I need to let it go. It's not that simple, but it's that kind of dynamic. So let's check out this King of Wands. Let's see what's going on with the King of Wands. For Aries, please, Spirit. Yeah, Justice in reverse. I just heard it served its purpose. With Justice in reverse, that's the end of a contract. It's also indicative of divorce. Divorce doesn't have to be literal divorce, like a marriage divorce. For some of you, it may be that, but for others, it's just the ending of that soul contract with this person. It served its purpose. This cycle you're in with them is complete. Libra energy with the Justice card, and then the Knight of Cups. It's a shame because there's still love there. And they're still willing to offer that love to you. But it's almost like it's not It's not the full offer. It's just kind of like, this is what I can give you. It's not everything you want, but I can give you this. I can give you, it's almost like the bare minimum. They're not capable of fulfilling your full cup, right? Pisces energy with the Knight of Cups. Because the Knight is in and out. It's not a committal energy. It's not someone who's fully in. They're travelers. Oof, my communication right now. We're on the struggle bus. Something about the King of Wands. Any final messages? Yeah, we have a King of Cups, Emperor in reverse, and Death. Yeah. Okay, so here's what's going on. So you have a King of Cups who have the ability to become an Emperor, you probably were challenging them to evolve into an Emperor energy. So let's say that you're now an Empress, because the Empress did flip out while I was shuffling, and it flipped back into the deck, and 2 seconds later, now we have an Emperor and the Death card. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but while I was shuffling, it was like Empress. And then Emperor popped out, okay? Is it on the bottom? No, I was kind of curious. Sometimes that happens. So as an Empress energy, or as a divine feminine, or as just a higher frequency, right? And just because you're a higher frequency does not mean that you're better than that person, just to be very clear, right? So I like to describe this as kind of like radio stations. If you're at 102.7 and they're at 95.5, you have static between you. You can't hear each other's music. You can't hear what's going on. You can't hear the messages. And that's what's going on here. They had the opportunity to become this very divine masculine energy. You're probably at an Empress energy. And just because you're an Empress doesn't mean you're a female, okay? You could be this Emperor if you're a female. It's just energy. I'm a female and I'm a masculine energy. I can embody an Empress, but it doesn't mean that in this reading I can't be this Emperor. I want to be very clear about that, because that's what that How to Interpret Tarot video covers, and a lot of people watch this and get that confused. Just because it's energy doesn't mean that's gender. I just want that to be very clear, because some of you, this is the female, okay? But that's why this connection is ending. Because whoever this King of Cups is, gender aside, whoever's the masculine energy, they had the opportunity to evolve to an Emperor, and for some reason they didn't do the personal work to embody this very divine masculine, someone who is willing to create, to bring things into the physical, to put in the work to start building in the material world. Okay, because an Emperor is a provider. It's someone who's capable of bringing things into the 3D, not just manifesting, because that's what a feminine energy does. The feminine, the Empress, manifests, brings it into the energetic world, right? They know how to give birth to an idea. And the Emperor is someone who knows how to build, okay? So female gives birth, Emperor creates, builds, okay? Gives birth to idea, builds. That's how it works. But so you have an Empress at this higher frequency, and then you have this Emperor, and he never evolved to the Emperor energy. So now you have 2 different frequencies, 2 different radio stations, and you're not able to communicate because you're not on the same station. So there's all this static between you. So Spirit's like, it has to end. As much as this person may love you, you're not able to communicate anymore because you can't tune into the same frequency. It's very common right now. I've got this in a bunch of readings lately. Bunch of readings. Just a frequency difference. Because that's what happened on that full moon in Taurus. We had a frequency shift. Major frequency shift. And we're going to have another because we have a new moon on the 15th. So get ready. And we got a lot of Sagittarius and Gemini energy coming in, which is North Node and South Node. So we have a lot of mission energy coming in November and December. So soul mission alignment, understanding what your purpose is, where you want to go. It's a really good time to focus on self and not so much partnership. Okay? So let's look at the Ten of Swords. 9 of Wands. Yeah, the wounded warrior. Really, really wanting this, not willing to give up on it. That's what's making the cycle so hard to close out. And Judgment. But I want to build, but I want to build, but I want to build. I want to work on this. I want to work on this. Not willing to drop it. Ignoring the soul. Literally ignoring your soul. Page of Wands is the soul. It is the intuition. It's the instinct. It's your gut, right? It's the childlike nature. Judgment is the soul's calling. So you have the Page of Wands and Judgment next to each other, and there you are just focused on building this connection. So just take it as it resonates. Place the energies with who it is, right? But somebody here is really resistant to letting somebody go, right? I feel it's mostly this Emperor not wanting to release the feminine energy because they're over here offering this cup. It does feel quite mutual though. I think the Empress is very intuitive. I think they know it needs to end. It's just hard to walk away. It's almost like having to it's like looking at your person as you're walking away, knowing it's painful and knowing like, I know this is hurting you, but I know I need to do it. Meanwhile, like this feels like the Empress. This feels like the Empress, but the wanting to build is almost like, I know it needs to end. I want to build, but I know it needs to end. It's like that sad acceptance. Meanwhile, this Emperor is like, but I still love you. I still want this. Oh, it kind of feels mutual. It does. Let's look at the star. Let's look at what destiny has in store. Let's see what the path's about, because that's the exciting part. I feel like that's where you're heading. Brand new beginning, brand new cycle. Aquarius, Uranus energy with the Fool. I love that. Double Aquarius energy with the star and the Fool there. I love that. Very nice. I really like Aquarius energy right now. It's very freeing. It's very like, air energy right now feels really good. It does. I like that it doesn't feel very Eight of Swords with it at the same time though. Love, oh my gosh. This Empress is very determined. The Empress energy, very determined to move forward. I know the Empress is on the board, but this feels like that feminine energy. It does. It does. It feels like the feminine, like wanting their person, but it's like that longing, like I want you so bad, but I know I need to go this way. Like I know I need to pivot. It's kind of heartbreaking. It is kind of heartbreaking, but it's almost like I know I need to listen to my higher self. That's very hard. That's very hard. Cancer energy with the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Very hard. Some of you it's a divorce. Others of you it feels like a very long-term friendship. Very long-term friendship. Like a ride or die, where it's simply like, I'm tired of almost being the mother in this friendship. Like I'm tired of being the one that's always doing the mothering, the mentoring to you. Some of you it's a friendship more so than a romantic connection. And it's like, why are you leaving me? What do you mean we can't be friends anymore? Wow, yeah. Oh my gosh. And the Two of Pentacles, look at what you're dropping. A Ten of Pentacles. Very long-term relationship. Something stable. Something that lasted a very long time. A contract. Because it was a Two of Swords and a Two of Wands. And you were dealing with somebody who wasn't willing to invest the same in return. You were dealing with a Page of Pentacles, someone who is a little bit selfish, indecisive, not willing to move forward, not willing to look at new opportunities, a little closed off in the heart space. And you were investing, and not getting the same in return. In regards to those of you where this is a friendship, it feels like one of you was stepping into more of a parenting figure as you two grew versus two friends. It turned into a mother-child dynamic. And I think that's why the distance changed, because there was a frequency change. Others of you, it's a romantic relationship. So much love though. A lot of love. It's kind of heartbreaking. It doesn't feel like there's bad blood. It just feels like there's confusion. Like, how did this happen? How did it pivot this way? Like, it's almost like whoever the masculine energy is like, when did this pivot? How did this happen? When did we hit this point where the dynamic switched? Why did they go that way? And I think even the Empress is trying to find out when it hit there. I think they have a better idea of when it did, but I think they're also just understanding that at a higher consciousness level that it just had to. It just had to. It's kind of sad. It makes sense though, because collectively we're going through a lot of soul tribe changes, because we're in New Earth. It's New Earth now. We're not in the 3D, we're in a 5D. That's why we're seeing a lot of shifts around the world, right? With everything. We're not gonna go down that rabbit hole. You already know what I mean. But I love you. This is what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Okay? Bye-bye.